Well, here it goes. I made a fun video where I was showing you different weapons in a bunker. Um, I started to go on a rant about Star Citizen and adjust my mic so I could be obnoxiously loud, annoyingly loud with my nasal twang voice, but I should like move my head like I'm talking. Anyway, I just thought. Sorry, but a lot of stuff on my mind when it comes to Star Citizen. I'm getting more and more worried it's a scam because I've been part of this game since 2012. I joined this game because of a lot of promises. And you can look up the videos, and there are better, better content creators out there that can do more justice or better justice for it. But there's a few things I remembered, and then a few things I didn't. But basically, they made a lot of promises at if they could just get $2 million. If they could just get $5 million, if they could get $5.1 million, the Bengal carrier would be playable in game. Okay? 2014, the game was to be ready. 2015, the game was to be ready. On and on again. And people gave a lot of money. I gave $70 for a 325, Origin 325. Moved up to a a Drake Cutlass Black, and it's fine. I love that shit, but in any case, I have worked my way up since 2012, and I think I've spent $500 or $600, either just above 500 or just above 600. I can't remember. But there are people who spent $1,000, $5,000, $30,000, $50,000. I suffer from mental health issues, which it's hard for me to leave my house. It's hard for me to be around people. I suffer from depression, anxiety, a lot of stuff. So really, all I do is play video games. So this is all I have. This is why I decided to start just recording videos. Not to become the greatest content creator in the world. Not to get views and likes. And it's certainly nice to get views and likes and talk to different people, whether I agree with you or disagree with you about certain things in game. I like it. We're not yelling at one another. You know, I have my favorite ships, and I tell you why you should fly them. But at the same time, it's your game too. Fly the ship you love. I don't care. At the end of the day, they're all very similar. Um, excuse me. But I remembered those promises. And then they kind of got arrogant. Real arrogant. There, I tried to do some content in my head for you. I remember the questions being asked. Well, where's our game? Where's our ships? What's up with Squadron 42? And Chris Roberts said it will be ready when it's ready. like a big big middle finger to all of us. The forums are just controlled by commie Nazis. Jeff, well, communists and Nazis are different. They are different, but the process is all the same. And the means to the end is all the same. They act the same way. But I mean, it's like if you say anything negative about the devs, about anything, you could get warned and get a ban. I've been banned 3 times. My most recent ban happened over this LGBTQRSTUV whatever. Alright? I don't care how you live your life. I am a Christian, but I am libertarian. I don't care how you live your life. But when I know CIG is a giant leftist douchebaggy, group. That's fine. I mean, there's that. I can't think of the name of the store, but it's supposedly Christian owned, but they're horrible to their workers, And so it's like it doesn't matter if you're a douchebag, you're a douchebag, you know. But it's like I just got a 30-day ban for stuff I've said that have been said by hundreds of people. When the whole gay thing came up, I'm not trying to move my head to talk. I don't know, it's bothered me that's not center. And immediately, gay pride, gay pride, gay pride, LGBT pride. It's like okay, cool. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't have celebrate straight month. If not for straight people, you wouldn't be here. I don't get none of that. I mean, we're all human. Let's just be human. We create separation of ourselves, and so. But I don't care. But it becomes the arrogance of a lot of people, especially the moderators and the devs of CIG, which they're a leftist organization, and if you want to boycott them because of that, that's fine. That's up to you. The conservative right started boycotts in the 70s and 80s with heavy metal rock music. Then the left took it. They ran with it the 90s until, today. And then, the Republican or the right side of politics, they jump back on it on some things. It's just a mess. It's politics. I don't want to mess. But I'm okay with people making posts about LGBT, things. But I'm also very libertarian, as I said. If people are going to make those posts, let's be equal. Want equality, let's be equal. Everyone's equal. People have a right to say they don't like it because they're Muslim or they're Christian. And I think that's 100%. I think that's okay. As long as you're not being rude or calling for violence, then sorry, leave my head. You can have an opinion as long as you're not being violent or rude or anything like that. And I saw a lot of posts where people were saying, I just don't, why are we celebrating this? Because it's just a choice, or it's just, well, if you're born that way, it's just you, whatever. People, and there were, this one guy posted a thing about, about as a Christian, he can't support the sin, and he put something from the Bible like Mark 31. I don't remember. Now, as a Christian, I replied to him, and I said, you know, I support you. I believe in everything you said 100%. But let us not forget that the Lord teaches us to love one another. The Lord teaches us in the Bible to treat people how you wish to be treated. That's a universal thing anyway. But as Christians, it's in the Bible. And we are all sinners. We all fall short of the glory of God. So perhaps we should not judge. That was basically my post. It's like, hey, the Lord teaches us to love, so let us love one another. And the Bible tells us do not judge. And I don't judge people. Or if I do, I know I'm being a hypocrite because, I'll call you out, but I lust and I cuss. And I do it every day. So, in a way, have I accepted my sin? So, who am I? I don't have a right to call people out. I can give you my opinion, but I'm a sinner. And the Lord teaches us we're all sinners and to love one another and do not judge. That was part of my ban. Can you believe that? I got banned, and that was one of the sentences, and I've been waiting 3 days as to why that was offensive. Should I have put, yeah, you know what? Let's judge people. You know what? Let's hate the gays. Let's do all of that. Let's it's like really? That's what I got banned for? And the gay pride stuff was put in the wrong place or whatever. And then I saw people putting Christian things in the correct place, in the off-topic section. Everything got wiped out. Everything got deleted. I know a few people took some bans. They only left the gay pride thing up. So my libertarian body is like, this is bullcrap. We want equality, but we don't want equality if it bothers us. And that's politically both sides. It's like, if people want to say, hey, the Lord is our Savior, the Lord is our Father, then, it's in the off-topic section. That's fine. That's fine. Don't read it. Same thing with the gays. If you see a post on the spectrum, just don't read it. Just if you read it, you see it, okay, move on. You want to make a comment? Good for you. You have a right. You have a right to say what you want. But at the same time, CIG is a private company, and you're dealing with a leftist, woke company. So, I'm angry. I'm angry that got, that I took a ban. There are some other things that I said, but it wasn't anything that I didn't read 100 times from other people. It's like, okay, y'all are going after me. That's fine. The last time I got trouble on the forums, apparently some of the devs were telling their friends in game about me, and the people were yelling at me in game, or the devs themselves were in game under a different name and like really talking major crap about me, and we all know what you said. And I'm like, how? Would that be? Wait a minute. Would that be private or public? I'm not important. I'm not important at all. Why would anyone follow what I'm saying? So I don't like CIG. I will tell you that. Alright, let's segue back to the main thing. This game is a scam. Possibly. I think the game was called Gates of Illyria. where the guy stole just a bunch of money. Similar thing, crowdfunding. So many different games crowdfunding. People have made fake videos using the Unreal Engine or something, and you see these great videos, and Star Citizen has done this. And the game turns out not having that, or not even close to looking what it's like. Not even. And here's Star Citizen Chris Roberts saying, if I get $5 million, you can bingo carrier and get 2015. It will be ready when it's ready, and we're going to raise prices on it. You got 500. You gave us 550 million, and it's been 11 years, and all we've done is make fake videos to put on YouTube to keep advertisement for this game, to keep robbing. Jeff, all you're doing is making content for the game. Yeah, I am. I'm invested in this game. Maybe I'm not going to invest anymore. This game is full of bugs. It's full of lag. It's full of just garbage gameplay at times, and it worked great today. It is full of crap. And they're like, well, we're going to here comes a patch that's going to fix it. And the patch doesn't fix it. And here's a problem. Well, here comes a patch. Here comes a hotfix. Here comes another patch. Here comes another patch. Here comes a hotfix. Here comes version 0.3. Here comes version 0.79. Here comes same problems. Same problems over and 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 over again. That was really annoying what I just did. That's how annoying it is that we have the same issues, the same bugs in this game, despite what they say. They stay creating on ships, and I don't know who, and I don't know why they have 5 places around the world. It astounds me what Star Citizen, CIG, and Chris Roberts is getting away with. They gave us Clouds, Area 18, over Arcorn. No one's asking for Clouds. They revamped Lorville. Nobody's asking them to redo Lorville. I really don't even notice the difference. Instead of giving us server stability where the game just doesn't crash at random, they bring out Clouds, and they got their Inside Star City show with this D-bag looking guy with glasses that almost looks like he drank the Kool-Aid, or he's one of the top guys to get you to drink the Kool-Aid. It's just a propaganda. That's all it is propaganda. That's all that show is. I mean, like I say, the guy that hosts is just a creep. He's like, let me get on camera too, and he stares at it. Oh, I will do. It's like, shit, dude. First off, shut up, dweeb. You big dork-looking dweeb. You're not gonna do anything. You look like someone should be in jail for, I don't want to say it, but shut up. So they bring out the propaganda and talk to us. Just like a lot of crowdfunding games have done in the past and been total ripoffs, like Gates of Illyria. It might be Skies of Illyria. I don't know. There's actually been a few. I saw a video today about it, and you can go back and see all these videos that Star Citizen created, like, yeah, you're going to be able to play. Yeah, you're going to be able to do this in 2015. No, we're not. That's not even in the game. Nowhere near. 5.1 million. We'd be able to have a bingo carrier. You got 550 million, and you're raising prices on ships. You remove Squadron 42, and you're probably going to come back and raise the price on that. Well, Jeff, how are you going to do it? What are you going to do with a bingo carrier? You're a solo player. Yeah, but at one time we had like 48 people in my clan, my organization, wanting to play this game. So what if someone got a bingo carrier or a carrot or something, a bigger shit, a hammerhead, and at the time back in 2012, my organization, we were organized. The game killed our organization. It killed it. There's two of us. So in conclusion, I'm shaking my head. Do not buy this game, or do not invest in this game. Do not pledge. Do not buy a ship. Do not get in this. No, 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 no. Do not do the free fly events. I am invested in this game. I most likely will not give them any more money. And there are a lot of people who are like cult followers of this game that if you say anything negative, they jump on you and are smart asses. Of course, they don't get banned, or warned that their content, them being a-holes to you, that's okay. Um, bunch of leftist D-bags. But, but don't invest in Star Citizen. I would check back in 2 years. No game has ever been 11, 12 years of alpha. I think Duke Nukem was like the closest. The most expensive game ever made, I think, was a Grand Theft Auto, maybe for like 265 million. These assholes got 550 million. 550 million and counting. They got, we'll just say $600 from me. When this game works, it's a beautiful game. It's fun. You can live on your ship if you want to. You can try to do some things. There's really not a lot to do. Basically, you can haul stuff. You could go and shoot stuff, or you could do space shooting stuff. And that's kind of really what it comes down to, with a little bit of difference here and there, I've delivered. Okay, I went into a cave and this guy's dead down there. Well, you can mine and you can salvage if it's working. If you don't get a 30K, a 30K is when the game just dies on you, for no reason. It's error code 30,000. We call them 30Ks, but it's don't invest in this game. Don't give them a dime. Do not pledge a ship. Wait at least 2 years, because the fact that it's 11 years in alpha, 550 million, and they don't have money, and they made a bunch of fake videos on YouTube from like 2014 on, is a disgrace. I wish I could get my money back and play Starfield. But I think people have sued them and they've lost. And just like Gates of Illyria, these other games that didn't pan out, crowdfunding games, people aren't getting their money back, and these people are getting away with stuff. If I ever see anyone from CIG or Chris Roberts promoting another product, I won't join it. You can look these up on YouTube yourself. These games that were crowdfunded. We're crowdfunded. We end up being, we're not like the corporations. No, you're just as greedy, and you're a corporation within yourself. That's what Chris Roberts is. That's what people at CIG are. They're a corporation that like to think that they're independents, they're indies. Say what you want about EA and Yoshida and all these big name, Sony, all these big name gaming corporations, at least they put out games. May not be the best at first, but they put them in game. That's pretty much it. I think if I keep talking, I'm gonna just keep saying the same thing. So I will be back on the forums around July 15th, I guess. You know, I told someone that we should love gays and not judge them and do what the Lord tells us to be good to people, and that's part of my ban. I sent a message asking what exactly was wrong with that, and of course CIG is not answering. CIG still hasn't answered me about their devs and their moderators either talking crap to me in game or spilling the beans on me. I think that's going on 6 months now. That's still quote unquote open, but whatever. But in any case, I'm probably not going to post the one video because I just ranted throughout it. And I was trying to show people, just some different cool weapons. Like this here, this AdSac rifle. It shoots like lightning, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. This thing hits hard. I haven't used this yet. These hit pretty decent, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just go out, shoot a can or something, with different weapons so you can see them. Because like the F-55 is like 3-barreled minigun. It's pretty cool to shoot. So, but I'm just gonna run around. When this game works, it's awesome. But that's a big if it works, and it's a beautiful game. I will give it credit. It is way further along than Gates of Illyria. The problem is, if this game doesn't make it, probably no one's going to go to jail for ripping off all of us. And that will be the end of crowdfunding. So if CIG or anyone from Robert Space or anyone is watching this, get your shit together. Get your shit together. 11-year alpha is a joke. I don't care about new technology. I don't care. Y'all promised release dates. I don't care. There's not a damn thing you can say. Just shut up. Get to work. Get this game fixed. If even not for me, for the people that are suffering. For everyone. Yes, I'll play the game if it gets fixed. If it gets finished. So, but folks, God bless, and again, don't invest in this game if you're not already invested. If you are invested, don't give them any money. It's time that we put our foot down and force them to give us the game that they have promised that we deserve. Your money and time is worth something. Remember that. You are worth something. And your money and your time is worth something. It's time to hold them responsible. We've seen what this game can be, and it's beautiful. But it's broken, and it's not getting better. And I'm tired of investing in a broken promises. Tired of investing in lies. And I hope you will do the same. Alright. Take care, and I'll try to make a video shooting with the different type of guns later.